And so they're set. Race 2, the C Corp handicap. Gates fly open now. They're off and racing. Whacked Out was very sluggishly away from the inside. And Tango Aura jump running. Get the Vibe. Centuria are out very smartly. But Tango Aura's going to get to the front cheaply for Pike. Salubrious strode up running fourth. Whacked Out settled down fifth. And then came Father Nick. Getting back into the field, Three Secrets. And over on the inside is Misty Metal, who settled at the tail end of the field. Less than 700 to go. And Tango Aura led the way. It's the Great Southerner that leads them by the 600 by a length over Get the Vibe. Centuria third, Salubrious fourth, getting a sweet trip. A length and a half Whacked Out. Father Nick's under heavy pressure from As a Party back in the field, with Three Secrets having to come around them wide, and Misty Metal down near the rails is last of all. In the straight, 350 to go. Tango Aura joined very quickly by Get the Vibe, and now Salubrious down the outside puts in its run, and then wider out is Three Secrets. Father Nick can't win. Get the Vibe nearing the 100 mark. Got about a half a length. Tango Aura trying to rally, but it's Get the Vibe in front. Tango Aura sticks on well, but Get the Vibe too good. Get the Vibe beat Tango Aura. Salubrious might be third and nose in front of Three Secrets, and they finished in front of Father Nick and Salubrious, at least on the inside Centuria. And then further back in the field, pulling up behind those, was Whacked Out, who was never likely, and back there towards the rear is Misty Metal. Get the Vibe's the winner. Get the Vibe, ridden by Jason Brown. Out to $26 in markets, has caused an upset result. 18s to $26. And that's the tote price as well, $26.30, $4.80. Got the better of Tango Aura, got to the front easily enough. $1.70 Salubrious third, $2.70 for the place. As we wait for official placings and also time to become official after the running of the C Corp handicap. But Get the Vibe, completely overlooked by everyone really. And the Demerit filly was a strong performance there. She was able to settle right on the speed. Tango Aura getting there comfortably, but Get the Vibe sitting up there doing better than it. They had a good tussle. Get the Vibe too strong for them. For Tina Lois Taylor, Ian Russell, as well as the Conscrape Syndicate, Jason Norris, M. Addison, J. Little, also Johnny Mars, Miss T. North, A. Ogden, and the Ferret Syndicate, along with A. Langlands and S. Lindsay, K. Jevons, T. Alakovsky, and J. Kahenka, G. Norris, J. Williams, and Mrs. M. and J. Hain, and Ms. Brittany Taylor. 6 Tango Aura is second home by Oratorio from True Dane, Roy Rogers and Willie Pike. And number 1, Salubrious third in, The Wanted, Belashevny Gelding, Dion Luciani and Jared Noski. Three Secrets, number 7 was fourth. 1:03.88 there the time. It was a sharply run race, although they didn't seem to go too hard early on. Tango Aura getting to the front reasonably cheaply. 34.35 the 600 sectional, a half a length by 1 1/4 the margins. So a big blower in the betting market, but is still proven equal to the occasion. The third, the Iron Jack handicap at 233, with no changes there to declare in the next on the program. Let's go to Wes Cameron now, and he's with winning trainer Jimmy Taylor after the victory of Get the Vibe, which has really stuck it up punters here. Wes, in race 2.
Certainly has, Darren, the outsider in the field. I suppose despised outsider around the $26 mark. Everything else was in double figures. Jim, how did you go into the race? Were you confident that the filly could run a bit of a race?
Yeah, well, a couple of days ago it was $23, so I said to Brittany and Lockie, get in early, because I thought she was a really good winning chance. And yeah, she won as I thought she could.
Consistent type, I suppose, in her favour today. 57 down to the 54, dropping the 3 kilos. She's not a big filly.
No, that's what I thought would be in her favour, coming down the 3 kilos. She's, as you say, she's not big, but the 54 was a big advantage today.
Hard fought win. We knew there was going to be speed, and Tango Aura ran them along. Were you in a position where you thought you'd be?
Actually, we thought we'd be about 1 out, 1 back. Yeah, jumped a little bit quicker than we thought, and very happy to be there.
Expectations of Red Raw came out of the open because of the barrier. What sort of horse is Red Raw?
Yeah, I think he'll be a nice horse. There's a race on Wednesday. He's drawn a lot better, so he should go well there.
Congratulations on the win here.
Thanks, Wes.
Jim Taylor had originally 2 in. Red Raw came out because of the draw, but Get the Vibe successful. at the big odds here, and a great birthday present for Johnny Mars as well, celebrating his birthday, and a result there with Get the Vibe successful in the second of the day. The C Corp handicap. We'll have a word to Jason Brown in just a moment for his old mate Jimmy Taylor. JJ Brown, that was a gutsy win.
Yeah, she was pretty tough at the end. They didn't go as hard as I thought. I thought they'd be a bit quick for me early, but I was able to lob second when a few surrendered their positions early, and it ended up being the winning move, being able to sit second.
Jimmy was quietly confident that she'd run a big race here today, and look, her form, there was nothing wrong with it going into this race.
This was it looked a better class of race, but she was down in weights, and you look at her, she's not big, and down to the minimum, and I think she really appreciated that.
Ferradew's run in the opener wasn't too bad.
Good run. Follow her when about July, August. She's just got, not quite mentally there, but she's a lovely filly.
You're riding Princess Zelda later on in the day. You've been aboard of late for her victories. What sort of chance despite the gate?
Well, I don't think the gate's a huge problem. 2 starts ago when she won, I drew the good gate and probably rode her a bit close. Other couple of times I've ridden her, she's drawn awkward. I've gone back and she's really smashed the line, so I'd expect the same today.
Best of luck.
Good on you, Wes.
Well done, Jason Brown, and Get the Vibe at the big odds, the Demerit filly, taking out the second of the day, the C Corp handicap.